So we are in the art studio right now of Puy Vidal. It is the end of February and we are having some really fun work being done this season. So we found a really cool gentleman from Scotland, I believe. His name is Les, and he will be coming next week to do some repointing in the studio because we've had a couple of issues with stone falling down and kind of the deterioration of the stone and the concrete layering that was put over, I don't know, decades ago. So now we're finally going to do the cleanup work that we wanted to do last year, but we couldn't. So basically the wall of the chapel is covered with a layer of, we think it's cement. So that is kind of coming down and falling on top of the paints and the artworks and all that stuff for the last few months. And so we're doing the cleanup job right now. We're bringing everything inside as much as we can because we have a bit of a mess also in the office. So there's a ton of early spring cleaning that we're doing right now. And the entire family has decided to do these Wednesday powwows where we all meet together, do a chateau meeting or team chateau, what we call, for 1 hour. And after that, we do an hour of cleanup. So it's great because it's 5 hands on deck. Everyone moves everything and it's awesome. And yeah, we can't wait to see. Les seems to think it's going to take 2 weeks to do all the repointing around the cottage, the studio. And after that, we'll be able to put up artwork and put everything back in and get it ready for the season opening workshop with the wonderful Peter Keegan, who's coming to teach again this year, same time of the year, hopefully better weather. It's the French Impressionism class that we did last year. It was wonderful, so we're having it again with him. So let's take a look.
Handles.
Those old things.
Can we go feet down like this?
Yeah. However you think best will.
Yeah, that would work because then you stack on top, right?
You can stack on.
Hang on those all.
That third version, I'm going to do that one really quickly, and I actually really want to see if that's possible.
We're looking at our 2026 calendar because we're finally at a place that we have our pricing, we have our rooms, we have a lot of instructor relationships that are working really well, and so we can finally get ahead of our next year development because this past year has been really late. We started launching in November of last year in 2024 for May, so it was really not giving people a lot of time to book. And we're still launching things for this year, and that has just been so distracting to do at the same time as renovations. So if we can start allowing our guests to actually plan and save and commit way in advance and give us the time to just kind of mentally offload, build things now, build website pages now, and then in the season, we'll be able to just run the retreats. And then even when we finish next year, we'll be able to just go into renovation like that and not be like always worrying about the retreats getting up at a good time. And that's because it really is the two of us. It's really Carolina and I who helm the entire business development front, the entire website and booking system development. Penelope helps a lot with pricing and systems in the background, but we really have to be like the frontliners launching things. We work with all of our instructors at scouting and building relationships with them. And we're also on the front lines with the renovations, as well as running the retreat. So it's just a lot of hats to wear at the same time. So we're trying to offset our year so that we're in different modes at different parts of the year.
All right, we're in the king room. We're finally getting in here to build the beds we ordered. What was it? How many months you said?
6 months. Well, no, we ordered it like a year ago. It came 6 months ago.
We ordered these beds a year ago and we're finally building them. That's how long it takes to get stuff done in the chateau. But the king room bed is the one we've been angsting the most about. This might not be the right choice because we ordered 4 beds from Love French Interiors and 5. Is that right?
Yeah, that could be the Isabel.
And then there's another there's a base here. Anyway, we were so overwhelmed when we got these back last fall that we put them all in the art studio. We put them all in the art studio and now we're finally building them. And the king room bed is a 4-poster bed. And we think because of the height of the king room, the large tapestry, and just kind of this wonderful Renaissance-y like feeling in here, the 4-poster bed's gonna work really well. So fingers crossed. It's a 180. There's a debate in the family that we should have ordered a 200, but we were scared that it was going to be way too large for the room. So we're going to see. We're going to build it and see what happens.
And what's in 180 and 200 in American?
A 180 and a 200. So a 180, we think back at home, it's a queen size, between a queen and a king. That's 180 centimeters. And then the 200 centimeters is kind of like an oddly shaped California king size. Yeah. So anyway, we'll see how it looks.
Lovely. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's heavy. I hope these are comfortable.
Just make sure you... Do we have enough room over there?
Yeah. I think that was good. Holy shit. Oh,
Flat sheet.
It's nice. I think she's a little more like faded. Ooh, that's nice. We are trying to decide between the gold rattan bed and the Renaissance 4-poster. And I love the carving of the Renaissance 4-poster, but because it does have a lid and 4 posts, I'm worrying it's just gonna feel really boxy in this huge room, which is very normal in this time period. But with the tapestry and this enormous chandelier, I'm just wondering if the balance is better to be a lower bed, because you can actually then just appreciate the chandelier, you can appreciate the huge tapestry, and then we just have to figure out where to put the 4-poster instead, you know?
Dilemmas.
Anyway. But we need to decide this soon so we can actually move it before we've constructed it completely, because we don't really want to put it all together and take it all apart. I love this art like in here, and I think these will look much better in this thing. But this, when I see it in here, I'm like, oh, it just makes you feel like extra Renaissance-y. Yeah, maybe we keep building this one. It's in the wrong room.
See, that thing looks like
Yeah. Okay. Looks really cool.
Welcome to the Renaissance show at Château de Puy Vidal. Babe,
Doesn't it look like we stepped into a real castle?
Baby, I think it's gonna be the right bet. Right on the nice side.
Sure. Libraries are so smart. I've never seen these. You see that? It's like
That's what we got.
diagonal.
Wow.
What do you
It's
think?
taking you all this time?
Yes, I think
Oh
it's
my
been
gosh.
4 hours.
I went to get my hair cut. I went to the store to buy food. 4 hours. Wow, but it's gorgeous.
Oh
yeah,
my
I can't
God.
believe you guys did this whole thing. Just doing that
It's
part.
really well built. It's
It
really a
fits,
pleasure
right?
to put together.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's much, much, much more beautiful than I think both of us expected.
The lamps look so good. I do think, Samantha, could be right. We could do it a little bit forward.
Samantha, the
But I
interior
wouldn't do
designer
too much.
person who's helping us out,
Yeah,
always has fun ideas.
love it.
We'll see. What do you think? So what's next?
Move it a little tiny bit.
Oh, I thought we were done.
Hi, Mama.
Hi.
Today, this Sunday,
You're dragging a piece there with you. It's stuck. It's okay, it's okay.
Hi. So Mom and I are here in the Lafayette room, and it's Sunday, and we're prepping the chateau for Carolina's sister, Esther, who's gonna be visiting us for the very first time. And so Carolina went up to meet her in Paris, and they're spending 2 days in Paris. It's Esther's first time in Paris. Then they'll come down on Tuesday, and we'll spend the week with both of them. But in the meantime, Mom and I are trying to make a little more headway on all the bed building that we have, because we have a bed to build in the Lafayette room and then the 2 12 rooms, and we finished the king room bed. So 4 complete beds. And we are just loving how upgraded these rooms look. We've put so many different things in these rooms over the years. New pictures, new lamps, new bedside tables, new rugs. Nothing has had the impact of these beds. Just like huge, luxurious, themed furniture piece just does wonders. So I think our guests are really gonna feel like princes and princesses and kings and queens in these rooms now.
And you know what the funny part of it is, that here we are living in a 1267-year-old chateau with stones and windows and everything. And then we get these beds that look regal, and then we think, oh, wow, this looks like a chateau.
Yeah.
So it's the beds
weird.
that made it look like a chateau. Before,
But
it was grand and beautiful, but it was like,
there's certain
Oh.
things that go like you're in an actual chateau. I think one is the spiral staircase.
yeah.
One is the labyrinth. When people see that, they're like, "Oh my god, it's an actual chateau!" And I think these beds are gonna be another moment like that. Like, it like clicks.
Well, there's a book there. But it was...
So it's Friday night at the chateau, and we are welcoming Roberto back and also saying goodbye to my sister, Esther, who has been here for the last week in France. We were able to spend about 2.5 days in Paris on her arrival, and I took her through a quick whirlwind tour of Paris, Montparnasse, Notre Dame, Saint-Chapelle, all of the places, and then we made it to Puy Vidal, and it is her first time here, and we've had a wonderful time. And I'm excited to have been able to just share my life here with her, as well as my new family, the Leach family, with her, and I think she's had a wonderful time. And she is heading out first thing tomorrow morning, that 6:25 a.m. train that leaves from Angoulême to Montparnasse. So it's our last dinner.
And at the same time,
Roberto is back from his 2-week trip to San Diego.
hello.
He very unexpectedly told us he was leaving on a quick trip to San Diego. We are super impressed because he is, of course, mentioned to us, he's like, I'm never leaving, I'm not traveling again. And then lo and behold, he still surprises the entire family and books the trip all on his own, travels all on his own, makes it back and forth, and all in one piece.
Oh, this is Esther.
Esther, don't be awkward.
Introduce her, baby.
It's my sister Esther. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
No, she is the famous Esther, because we just met her, or I just did. And I've heard about her for how many years?
Now like 6
5
years.
6 years?
8 years.
She finally showed up, and she's
She's
this lovely
here.
ass with addiction.
Good countertop.
Yeah, it could be
What do you think?
I think we get the last spot there and there.
Mattress in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
That literally can be here.
But it's like...
Then she was going to do the driving too, as she lives in Sardinia, and she was going to do all the driving.
So Maruka just got back from Italy,
No, I've never
and
seen a
she's
set
been
that's
away
like
for
freaking
2 weeks now. Before her trip, Roberto had also been gone for 2 weeks as he was in San Diego. And now it is absolute crunch time to retreat season. We have about 3.5 weeks until our first retreat. I think I'd be lying if I said we're not stressed, but we always are stressed right before the retreat season. And we're entering year 3 of this crazy adventure of creative retreats at the chateau. It is easier in some ways, but I think every year we've just tried to expand a bit more, and I think that's what brings up the stress level a bit. But hey, here we are. We're still here, so that's a good thing.
No, we were hot. I just came from almost 2 weeks, I think, 10 days.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I went to Italy, to Tuscany, and a little bit of Umbria for a retreat because I wanted to experience what it's like to, what our guests experience, but I wanted something very different. I didn't want to do oil painting. I wanted very genuine, and it was. It all came together, and it was just the perfect thing for me. I wanted to learn how to paint frescoes, so I could paint frescoes in the chateau. And our teacher was from, our instructor was from Sardinia.
Oh, really? I thought she was British.
She's British, but she lives in Sardinia.
Oh, okay.
And she's pretty much an expert on that. But what surprised me is I also did tempera, silver point. And basically, silver point is how Leonardo da Vinci would paint or draw his sketches. And it's on a board that's been plastered just a little bit, and you're basically scratching the board. That corrodes a little bit, so it acquires a color. So it's really fun. So all these mysterious ways of painting I learned how to do. Every morning we would go to a new museum, see replicas, not replicas, but the original, sometimes replicas of frescoes or temperas. And then in the afternoon we would also paint. What else did we do? We also collected our own material to paint with. Of course, but you can get it from the earth and rocks, and you can make that into paint.
Wow.
And it adheres, and then she talked to us about the chemical reaction that it does, in which the paint actually becomes part of the wall, and that it lasts forever.
Wow.
So I had a fantastic time. Great group of people. The host is amazing, and she's starting on her own, and I was super, super impressed.
Amazing. Are you happy to be home?
Yes,
Yeah?
for sure. I miss my family.
Yeah?
And it's great to know what people are feeling when they're here, sort of.
Was it nice to just be taken care of for a week?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's like a huge part of it that we forget is just people don't have to do anything. You can just do your
I
art.
kind of wanted to help her and jump into it, but I said no. Oh my God,
No.
she wouldn't let me.
No.
She'd let me a little bit.
You do enough here.
Okay.
Quite good.
Dinner time.
Thank you. Carolina and Abby made this dinner possible. I directed and did a little else.
So I think we should just be ready for that. Thank you so much. We think it's a good fit. Well, no, that's a sting. Well, you know what we can do is just not bring out all of the canvases and stuff, right? Hi, camera. Today is the day we move our office back from the inside where it was in the Petit Salon out back to this east wing area because it's finally warm enough for us to be out here with no heating. And the water gets turned back on in the pipes for the gardens, which gets turned off in the winter so it doesn't freeze the pipes, which means we can now use the toilet behind us because being out here and needing to use the toilet every 2 seconds and running in was a lot of running back and forth.
We sound like we have bladder problems.
No.
It's cold.
It's a thing. Yeah, you're cold, you have to pee all the time. So this room is now becoming our event storage room and office because over the course of last year during retreats, we realized we have so many different decorative items, tablecloths, picnic baskets, costumes. They're all the things that make our retreat's really magical and beautiful and themed, but then we don't know where to put everything. So we were drowning in all of these tchotchkes and things that for the right retreat we need it, but all the rest of the time we don't. So this is our solution, is big shelves behind us. Carolina's been building these for the last few weeks, and I think they're looking really good. And the goal is that all of us who are on event decoration team just come in here, grab this stuff, and go. And we'll have our office. So that's kind of a need we didn't even know we had a few years ago. And that's how our kind of zoning of the chateau keeps evolving as we get more experience and run each season. So hopefully this works this year and helps us not have such a mess every time. Happy Easter.
It's Easter Sunday, so today we've been just running around doing a lot of work, doing some last minute preparations for this week's big cleanup that's happening starting Tuesday. So Tuesday, all of our cleaning staff comes in and starts cleaning all the guest bedrooms, salons, kitchen. So everything needs to get into the right place, but unfortunately we're running behind. Here is the 12-room bathrooms. Kind of a reveal because they're not fully done. The shower doors are not installed. We're still missing our lighting. And this has been a 3-month project now. 3 or 4?
3.
A full 3-month project. And although we're really happy with the results, it's been a lot of work that Julie and I have taken on by being the project managers for this. And it's really left us with a desire to not keep doing work like this because it's way too much. We ordered all of the material, we organized all of the work with our workers, and Monsieur Beau, our electrician / plumber, is infinitely patient with us, but we have no experience really in project management to this scale. So it was a really good lesson. We're really happy with how it turned out, but we're cutting it so close now that we're like, we can't possibly take on any more work around the chateau like this because it's too much time, takes too much mental load, and Julia and I can't 100% focus on the business when we're trying to renovate around the chateau to this scale. So we're almost done here. We have this bathroom and the bathroom that's for the other 12-room. We are working upstairs in the pavilion. Penelope and I have been up there all day, all morning, painting, sanding floors, doing some plaster work for both pavilion rooms. And on Tuesday, our artisan comes in to do all the painting. So we're hoping by the end of this week, we'll be way more ahead of schedule, because right now we're behind about a week and a half. So we're hoping to gain momentum this week. But other than that, I'm super delighted with how it worked out. Our first big renovations of the chateau are these 2 bathrooms. And I think we've learned a lot. We set a good precedent for what's to come, what not to do, and to figure out a different workflow in the future. So.
I've heard of her. She's famous, I think, for table setting. First Easter celebration. Anyway, I'm very happy both Emily and Abby are here with us today. Cheers. And you were